Well, after the fitness testing, I think they could have felt a lot better, but I actually thought my legs were going pretty good, and it was a good skate. Just got to have a little more attention to detail, and I think we'll be good to go for tomorrow.
This is your second camp with the Warriors. I guess just talk about your, change in thought process going from last year's camp to this year's camp.
Well, obviously, coming in as a 15-year-old, you're not going to be able to crack the squad, but you make a good first impression and really make a name for yourself. And then as a 16-year-old, you're trying to crack a spot on the team, and you got to compete every night. It's a lot different than when you're a 15-year-old. There's more pressure, they expect more out of you, so you got to show up.
Did you like the competition with the young guys? There's a lot of 16-year-olds fighting here for position. Do you like all that competition?
Yeah, it's actually really fun. Like Carter and Brandon Potomac, they're both really good players. Even Tanner Eberle. We're all kind of competing for those last couple of spots, and I think we've all had a pretty good week here so far, so it's going to be interesting coming down the stretch here.
You got called up last year during playoffs. So how much did that help you getting ready for this year?
That was a huge confidence boost, of course, but at the same time, it was really humbling. You get to watch players like Quinton Howden and play with them, too. Also, Spencer Edwards, you learn a lot from people like him and all the 20-year-olds last year. It's a really cool experience, but at the same time, you learn a lot and take it into this year.
It's kind of nerve-wracking, trying to make a good first impression and trying not to play bad or whatever, but you got to relax a bit and just take it in. You're not really competing for a spot right now, so you just got to, just relax and have fun and come back next year and try to make the team.
Is it a catch-22? You're not competing for a spot this year, but you're still looking to make an impression with the coaching staff and management.
Yeah, that's the thing, you can't just come here and just expect you're going to come up for a little skate or whatever. You got to come and work hard and show them that you're as good as they think you are and hopefully play here in the future.
I know management very high on the draft class this year. Do you like that fact that it brings in some healthy competition with the 15-year-olds?
Yeah, we got a few really good players there, Point and Uric, and there's actually even some guys in the 6th round and stuff that got drafted. There are some very good players, and they could have a chance of playing here in a few years. So, yeah, it's a really, really good draft class, I think. And, yeah.
Nerves at all?
A little bit, yeah. Everything out there kind of showed the younger guys didn't have that great of a session, just a little nervous, but, got the cobwebs out of the way, so hopefully it'll be good tomorrow.
Was it an eye-opener going on for your first practice session with the coaching staff?
Yeah, it was a bit because he's a new coach, you don't really know what to expect or whatever, but you could see that he likes to, correct things on the ice, and it's what I personally like it, but, yeah.
As camp goes on, what do you think, or what should fans expect to see from you on the ice this weekend?
I think they expect to see a complete player. I like to play physical, and I can score when I need to too, and just play a good two-way game. That's what I like to do.
Brayden, you were on the ice this afternoon for your first practice at your first Western Hockey League camp. Give us your thought process. Was it a real eye-opener of what it takes to work with the coaching staff and what it takes to stay in this league?
Yeah, he's a bit of an eye-opener. You can realize that he really pays attention to detail, and he's really intense, and that's what he expects from you. So it's an eye-opener that you have to be that intense all the time.
Is it going to be the big challenge when you step onto the ice playing with, guys like Quinton Howden and Dylan McIlrath in the same sense, playing against those Western Hockey League veterans?
Oh, yeah, it's obviously going to be tough. Those guys are drafted in the NHL, but, I just got to try my best, and it's going to be fun to play against those guys, but, yeah, just try my best and enjoy the experience.
Nervous at all coming into your first camp?
Yeah, a little bit, but once I hit the ice, that's where I'm feeling most comfortable, so the nerves go away pretty much right there.
Now, in terms of on the ice, I guess, take us through your style, or how do you play the game, and what can people expect to see out of you this weekend?
I feel like they're going to see a hard-working player who gives it his all. He's not afraid of guys to go in the corner. I like to pass the puck, and if I can score a goal here and there, that'd be good too.
Do you like the fact that a lot of people will be focusing on guys like yourself and Miles Warkentine, who were first-round Bantam picks this past year?
Yeah, I don't mind it. I just don't think about it when I'm on the ice. You just got to play down all the talk, and you just got to play your game.
Morgan, here at Warriors training camp, I guess, how did it feel to get back into the friendly city for the first time this season?
It's great. I mean, this is a pretty great place to be. This this time of year, and we drove in the other day, and it's great to be back, and pretty excited.
How are the legs feeling? You had the under-18s after the playoffs ended last year. You had the Ivan Halenka. You've had a ton of other camps going on. I mean, how are you feeling coming in?
Pretty tired, but I'm just trying to play my game right now and keep going. But they're pretty taxed right now. But I'm just trying to keep playing as hard as I can and prove myself here at this camp again.
Do you feel as though the fact that you've had a lot going, especially in the last couple of weeks with the Ivan Halenka, you also had the RDO camp in Toronto, do you feel as though that you're in a pretty good shape coming in, the legs are already there right now?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I had 2 months at home to train, and then I spent all August on the road traveling at tournaments and that kind of stuff, and I think that helped me, and I feel like I'm in pretty good game shape right now, and I'm just trying to keep getting better.
What was it like walking into the brand new Mosaic place as opposed to the crushed can?
It was unreal. I mean, this place is huge. It's a huge upgrade, and it's unbelievable here. It's all pretty amazing.
Speaking of upgrades, let's talk about yourself. How have you upgraded yourself coming into this season?
Well, like I said, I was training at home all off season up until August, and I've just been trying to improve my game and keep getting quicker, keep getting stronger and stuff, and just trying to keep improving my game every day.
Physically, obviously keeping in shape, but how about mentally? I mean, this is a big year for yourself. It's your draft year, and there's a lot of talk about you and several other Western Hockey League defensemen that could go pretty high in this year's draft.
Yeah, I'm not trying to concentrate on the draft too much. I'm just trying to concentrate on the team first, and just try to help the team win. And I think all that draft talk will kind of take care of itself, and it's team first, and that's my main concern.
How much are you looking forward to the Black and White game, or the Brower Cup, I guess it's called this year?
I'm looking forward to it. It's a tough game to play in, but it's a great camp here this year, and I'm looking forward to it.
Quinton Howden's back in Moose Jaw, ready to go. Warriors 2011 WHL training camp, I guess, coming in. Let's talk about yourself. You and the Warrior Morgan Rielly had busy summers attending a lot of camps. You were down in Florida. You were in Alberta for the summer development camp for Hockey Canada. How are you feeling coming in? Tired, but in shape and ready to go?
Yeah, I mean, no, I'm feeling good. Obviously I'm used to the busy summers. I've done all the stuff that Morgan's doing, the U18s, all the Hockey Canada stuff. So, I'm used to it. But, I feel good. I feel ready. I'm looking forward to going down to Florida and, getting the whole season underway.
Yeah, you were at a camp in Florida over the summertime and kind of a different practice. They took you and played beach volleyball. How did that work out? How does that improve hockey?
Just team building. Obviously it was a prospect camp, but, it's definitely the guys that the team is going to be, surrounded around in a couple of years. So they want you to get to, know the guys and stuff like that. So it was a lot of fun. We did other things, went and saw, the alligators and crocodiles and stuff like that. So it wasn't a hard camp. It was a fun one, and I really enjoyed it.
In terms of the camp right now, I guess your first thoughts about how guys look and how do things feel out on the ice?
It feels good. Obviously the new facility, everybody's excited. Everybody's got that jump. Camp's going good so far. A lot of good young players coming in here. And a lot of faces that'll probably stick around for a while this year. I'm excited to see. I'm excited to help those younger guys. I've been in their shoes, so I know what to try and help them with. I know everybody's excited. I know the coaches are excited. Mike obviously new here, and he's being a bit hard, but it's on the good end. So everything looks good so far.
Is it pressure to impress new head coach Mike Stothers?
Yeah, I mean, obviously he doesn't know anything about the league, nothing about the players. So, everybody's got to prove something. It doesn't matter if you've been here for 3 or 4 years. Everybody's got to prove their point and be here for a reason.
When do you take off to Florida for their rookie camp?
Take off the 7th.
How much are you looking forward to that? I mean, everybody would love to see 21 back in a Warrior uniform, but I'm assuming that you're going to that camp looking to make the Florida Panthers this season.
Yeah, I mean, that sounds great. It gives a little bit of a swirl in my stomach, but it's exciting. I'm not trying to put too much pressure on myself. When I go there, I don't want to step out of my role. I don't want to do anything that isn't capable of me doing. Go there, have fun, soak everything in, and learn stuff from the older guys.
Quinton, you arrived here at Mosaic Place for training camp, but it's not the first time you've been in this building. spent your summer working here, did you not?
Yeah, Dad was here working a bit, so I was helping him out, and I think I got the most view out of all the guys on the team.
It was doing the glass work, so when we see the guys outside, mucking up the glass, you say, hey, leave it alone.
Yeah, I'm giving them a hard time because I know Dad put a lot of hard work in, and I did too. So anybody I see around them, I'll give them a hard time.
Dylan, your return to Moose Jaw Warriors training camp. I guess first off, let's talk about your summer. What did you do to get ready to come back into this camp?
Well, I went back to the same gym I was the last couple of years. It's a good facility. Working on every aspect of off-ice training should be, and getting quicker, faster, stronger. And I worked out with buddy and fellow alumni Travis Hamannik, and we really pushed each other all summer, so it was a good summer, and I thought I got a lot stronger.
You were at Rangers rookie camp too in the summer, were you not? And how was that experience?
It was good. It was my second time around, so had a bit more of a comfort zone. The year before it was a little nerve-wracking, and I was kind of scared out there, but this time around I got to play my own game, and it really showed, and I showed the scouts what I could really do.
Second time around, you're going to your second camp coming up in just a few weeks. Do you still find pressure being that first round pick from 10th overall from a couple of years ago?
I mean, a little bit, but they really focus on the year's first round pick, so JT Miller can get all the pressure this year. So, but yeah, no, there's always going to be high expectations with the high draft status, but you can't think about that when you're on the ice. You just got to play hockey.
Warrior fans have seen you grow since your first season here with the Warriors. Let's talk about how you've grown coming into this year. I mean, what's been your focal point and how, they say it's the cliche getting bigger, faster, stronger. What have you been working on this year to prepare for camp?
Well, just try to, in the off season, I work with a great on-ice skill coach in Vancouver, and I really wanted to focus on getting my hands better and kind of getting a shot better, and just little things I can do just to improve my game on the offensive side of the puck, because my defense is my strong suit, and I want to really round out all my game, and that's what it takes to get to the next level, because everyone's good at everything, it seems like. So kind of just work on every aspect, but I mean, can't get away from my bread and butter. That's what makes me successful. So kind of working on everything.
There's a lot of excitement about this team. Obviously, the building is probably the big one, but the team itself, there's a lot of talk about the Moose Jaw Warriors. Do you sense that buzz right now here during camp?
Yeah, absolutely. The fans and the community have really rallied around this new building, and it's really exciting, and all the players and management are really excited as well. So, but I mean, the team itself, we had a kind of unexpected first-round exit last year. We wanted to go farther, but this year it looks like the team, I've been here for 3 years now, and this is my 4th season, and it's time to do some damage in the playoffs, it seems. So, I mean, I think we have the team to do it this year.
I was going to say, I mean, you're a guy that's on this team that hasn't been out of the first round of the playoffs, yourself and Quinton Howden, just to name 2 of them. You guys pretty hungry coming into this season to, if both are back from your NHL teams, to maybe make that statement this year?
Oh, absolutely. And it's not just me and Quinton. I think it's the whole group. There's been guys that, Kendall as well, and other players like Bowman, they've experienced a lot of playoff experience, and we want to, as our group, we're a really tight group, and we want to go far together, and it was too early to leave last year, it seemed like. So, but no, I'm really hungry to definitely make a big playoff push, and I think we, like I said, have the team to do it this year.
Lastly, Dylan, there's a lot of new faces here at Warrior Training Camp, as there is every single year. I'm going to ask, can you remember the best piece of advice that you were given in your first camp? And second part of that is, what's the best piece of advice you're going to give a rookie at this year's camp?
Well, I can remember a distinct thing. I think it was right after the black and white game. Maybe it was just right before, but I was paired with Ryan Stanton, and I was kind of jittery and moving pucks way too early when I had a lot more time, and he just told me to settle down. And he said that I was looking good when I was playing my best hockey, and I had nothing to worry about. And once I heard that, it was just kind of smooth sailing from there. And obviously, being a young guy back then, and it really takes a toll on you when a veteran guy comes up to you and says nice words like that. So I've been trying to help out whoever I can, whatever it is, just to get an extra little confidence, and so they can have a great camp.